if I say GDPR, do you then laugh or start crying and figure out, oh crap, this is the biggest project we got to work with? So I was at a meeting today about GDPR and what it meant for organizations. This was primarily small organizations like mine that are doing internet marketing and stuff like that. But obviously this has a huge impact on big organization, and there it obviously makes a bit more sense. So that would be what I would be sharing a little about some of the thoughts I have, and I hope you have more about this, what you have started doing something on this. I'd like to hear your comments and thought if you have done anything regarding GDPR and SAP integration platforms. So obviously it's a huge topic, and if you're not compliant, it could be really expensive, like it's 2% of the revenue of the global organization. Obviously, I think you need to be really bad if it has to turn up that way, but no one never knows about these challenges. PI, obviously, if you're a B2B company, you think, well, we may not have that much data around persons. But obviously there's something, if you have a web shop where people are sending in orders, you know that this person, if you're looking into messages, that this person is ordering these different things for some reason. But most likely you'd have some salary data that's going through payroll, who is being fired and getting promotions and getting sick leave or whatever it could be like. So that's obviously an issue. Then if you are cloud customer facing, you would obviously have data being passed through where customers is able to log into your website using PI in some format to access the ERP backend system. You can say, okay, we're only saving data for a limited period of time, but you'd still need to have some kind of a agreement or description about these different kind of processes. And then there's also some of the challenges around all the flow. What are the data that's coming through, and do you secure them enough? So obviously in PI there's a lot of option where you can say, okay, these guys are only allowed to monitor the overall message. They can see there's been sent a salary message, but they cannot see the content or anything like that. So that's obviously something that must be implemented. So only select persons, or if you have requested this specific role, then you'd be able to see it for a period of time, and then this role would be taken away from you. That would probably be the best approach for it, because then no one else would be able to see it. But you have hosted the SAP system or PI system at some provider, then you need data treatment organizations. I, as a consultant, probably also need to have a data processing agreement with my customers, because I'm able to see what's going on. I can see some of this information, and in some of the clients I have quite high privileges and would be able to see if there's anything wrong. And then obviously I would be able to see some of the data that I maybe should not do. So obviously I would probably need to have some kind of agreement with my customer saying, hey, this is what I would, how my code of conduct or whatever it would be like to do. So that's probably one of the things you need to do with all your clients and consultants, that they need to go in through these different kind of things. But I doubt that anyone would be completely all the way and fully compliant by the May 2015, May 25th, May. But I guess it's all about showing you are on the process and are working on these things and describing your processes, which obviously is a good way and a place where you can say, okay, there may be room for improvement in this process. We can simplify it, we can integrate it, automate it. So that would obviously give you some insights about what you can do there. So it's going to be some funny times, and it's going to be interesting to see what's happening this and where any legal restrictions and will be applied, and how big any fees would be if you just have to have a big data breach, or they would just if you have a customer that doesn't like you and start doing complaints, you have to do something around. If you have started on this journey, do give me some insight about what you have done and how long time have you been working on this, and what's going on there. I would like to hear. It's an interesting topic, but a bit challenging. So let me know in the comments. Thanks.